Excuse me. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be seeing this. Um, Hi, it's Donna Clark again, and I'm in here Facebook Live. Been here all week, and I had a conversation yesterday with a little birdie who told me that she wasn't, she didn't think that I was being completely clear about who this program and what this information is for, who that's for. So I wanted to make it perfectly clear today because I've got some cool things to share and a really good idea that I think can make a big difference. So I'm talking to you if you are a dance studio owner and you are in the trenches and you are building your business and you are sharing your love of dance with all sorts of amazing students, but you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you're tired, and you need new fresh ideas to help not only bring in new customers to your studio, but also keep the ones that you have. And so that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, because I'm going to talk to you about the one thing that can boost your bottom line in 2020. Okay, so my passion, I believe, aligns with your passion in many ways. We are both connected through the arts. You are all about dance, and I am all about theater arts, and more specifically, after school type programming for youth, for the elementary aged kiddos. I've been doing that for 12 years, very successfully, and I have been offering my flagship program, which is called the Drama Club, in local elementary schools, and have served thousands and thousands of kids and their families. And I have literally seen lives change right before my eyes. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. And I think we both know the importance of the arts and how that plays into kids' lives, gives them a place to belong. And it's for sure missing in public schools curriculum today. You know, the arts are the first thing to be cut. And I think as our world has grown into such a heavy technology place to live, maths and sciences, those are the things that are focused on in elementary school curriculums and beyond. And so, and that's great. But there are other kids that, maybe are non-sports kids and they're not the high achievers. But so what is offered for them to feel included and be a part of something? So that's what my program has always been about. And so that's why I want to talk to you about this one thing that I believe can make a big shift in your business. Maybe not a shift, but definitely add to your bottom line. So I want to talk about the four things here that I believe support this idea. And that is, the first one is that you can bring in new students with something other than dance with theater arts programming. Dance is awesome, but if you want to bring in new students or even go deeper with the ones you have, something other than dance, I believe, is a really good solution. The second thing is that theater arts classes complement dance. They don't compete with it. And it's not bringing something into your studio totally out of left field. So it's really, I believe that theater arts programs and drama clubs and different theaters and stage acting classes and camps, oh gosh, summer camps, those can be things that can complement your offerings of the performing arts. And it really has you aligning yourself with performing arts as a whole and not just one piece of it. Let's see, what's the next one? The next one is the question you might have next is, okay, well, that sounds like a great idea, but who's going to teach it? But here's the thing. I've had incredible success and continue to have success with having dance instructors as my theater arts instructors. What? It's true. Um, some of our most effective instructors have been like kids, college kids that are dance majors, and it's because they are already in that world of performing arts. They get performing, they get the stage, they get all of that, and so um, it's an easy thing to use your current instructors with this kind of programming. And the key is to follow a proven curriculum, because I totally get it. Like, yes, it's a great idea to add theater arts and acting classes, but as a studio owner, that shouldn't fall on your shoulders, because that's just making it more stressful and overwhelming, and we don't want that to happen. So rather than having to figure it out and figure out the curriculum yourself, my suggestion is to follow a curriculum. Go with those who have gone before you. And I'll get back to that piece of it in just a minute. But what I wanted to do really quick is kind of play with some numbers just a little bit, right? Because I wanted to see and show you kind of what's possible. So I'm going to get a little scrappy right here with my little notepad and my green marker, because green is about money. And I wanted to play around with some numbers. Now, obviously, everybody's lives in a different place, different demographics, different place in the world. And so it's your numbers can be different. But I just wanted to throw some numbers out here to show you what's possible and what's possible quickly. So let's say that you offer a class next spring, like this next coming semester, right? So after everybody's come back from break and you start up again, what if you offered a class for $150 per student, okay? Times, let's say 20 students would sign up for, a drama club class or something. So that would that would gross you $3,000 for that one class. One class. Oops, I keep doing this backwards. So that's one class. So then let's say you offer two classes. Maybe not right away, but you could offer a class this spring, and then you could do a summer camp that is the same curriculum, and you'd have another $3,000. So you could add $6,000 quickly to your bottom line this year. Well, and then let's say 2020. So we're saying 2020. So you would add something in the spring, and then you could add something in the summer for a camp, and then you could do another fall offering with the same projection. Okay, so then you're almost $10,000 for the year with this new added revenue stream. How does that sound? Pretty good. And here's the deal. Let's go, and let's double that, right? So let's say you offered 2 classes in your fall curriculum, 2 in your spring, and 2 classes for summer. So then you'd have $6,000 in each semester area. Then you're looking at $18,000 gross revenue for your bottom line in 2020. And that's at $150 per student. That's assuming that price point. Now, there are some areas, probably East Coast, West Coast, Texas, where you could, and some markets where you could charge quite a bit more than that. And I would suggest to do that. So let's say it's $250, and this is those same 20 students. Okay. So then you're looking at $5,000, just in one class, $5,000 in one class, using an instructor who already works at your studio. And easy peasy curriculum is provided for them that all they have to do is implement. And the same, same thing. So let's say you do that this spring, because you could totally do that. Add this spring, $5,000. Then you do a summer camp, and it's another $5,000 for that one class. And then in the fall, you'd be ready to rock and enroll it with another one or two. So that's pretty exciting. But what gets really interesting is when that grows exponentially. So let's say you have 10 schools, each generating $5,000 per semester. So then you're looking at $50,000 per semester. Sound pretty good, huh? Because then you could be, let's say that's your fall, and then you've got 10 schools, or not schools, classes. And this is something I teach you in this offering that I'm going to talk about, but you can go into school districts too. That's a whole nother conversation. But if you did another 10 classes, that's another 50,000. And then summer camps, you've got all sorts of opportunity there as well to expand the kinds of camps and things that you offer. And that's such a great way to bring new kids and new students and new parents and families into your world, because once you get them in there, you can keep them, and you know it, right? All you have to do is wow them like you do all of your other students. So anyway, so that's what I'm talking about there. So I wanted to go back to this final point that I talked about before, is about following a proven curriculum. Because if you follow a curriculum that is tried and true, and it's done for you, and you don't have to mess with it, and you don't have to try to pull a curriculum together and then figure it out and then train your instructor and then put all the pieces together and create the advertising and create the graphics and blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work, but this is what is so exciting that I've been wanting to put out there, and so excited to get it finally happening. And that is that I have packaged up what I have learned and put into practice for the last 12 years. I've packaged it all up into a digital course and curriculum called Drama Club in a Box. And it is soup to nuts, everything you need to implement a theater arts program for youth. What do you get in it? Well, 12 weeks, step-by-step inclusive curriculum. And the caveat here is that you can do it over a span of 12 weeks, like a semester. Or if you did this as a summer camp, you can condense the curriculum to 1 or 2 weeks. So it's very flexible that you can make it work for your business. The next thing is marketing templates, social media graphics, and email swipe files. It's all done. Comprehensive video training and examples. We have a library of showing you how to do the different activities so that it's not just written out for you, it's actually shown on screen, on video, and it's there for you to access whenever you need it. And then the great thing is that not only is it the curriculum for the classes, but it's actually the complete Wizard of Oz production bundle, including the script, is also included. So this is like makeup plots and costume suggestions and the props and all of that kind of stuff too, to actually put on a production at the end of your semester. So Here is basically an overview. I don't know how easy this is to see. I think it's a little bit small, but basically inside Drama Club in a Box, you've got these 6 modules. So it starts everywhere from module 1, pre-production, to figuring out who's going to lead it, legal considerations, all the way through down to module 6, which is the striking of the show, and then talking about the next semester and everything in between. So marketing it, the production, which is actually all the curriculum, which has got everything laid out from every class from day 1 to the dress rehearsal, all the props, the costume and makeup suggestions, talk about all of those things and utilizing volunteers, talking about creating the playbills and the performance logistics and all the fundraising and ideas. And all of this is basically, you can do as little or as much as you possibly want to, but it's all there for you. So all you have to do is take it and implement it into your dance studio programming. How exciting would that be to be able to offer something so completely different but yet in line? I can guarantee you're going to have some of those dance girls wanting to get in and be Dorothy and Scarecrow. And if you've got some dance boys, awesome. But I'll tell you what, this might bring in some other boys into your studio. So how cool would that be? So it's all right here, right in this bundle, and it's all waiting for you to implement as early. I'm telling you, you can do it next semester. All right, so what does it all cost? Well, there's a one-time payment of $497, and that gets you everything, and it gets you lifetime access to it. So even if you get it and you say, oh, well, let's see, you know what, things are so busy, let me put that off and let me do that this summer, do it. Because let me tell you something, this is the one time that it's going to be this low. This price will never be this low again, ever. And I can promise you that, because in 2020, we're going to raise the price. But you can do it a one-time payment of $497, or you can do it with monthly payments for $197 a piece for over 3 months. So you can get into this program and you can start advertising it. You can start getting the buzz going around your studio with this new offering mid-year. Oh my gosh, what a great idea. And so you can get this going in your studio as quickly as next month. Okay, so how do you get it? You say, okay, Donna, oh my gosh, you've convinced me. I totally want this in my studio. I know I've got students right now that would sign up for this. You can enroll online. It's at dramaclubmama.com/drama club. And that's where you will come to the page where it's all about what you get, what's inside. And then you can choose whether you want to do a one payment of $497, or if you want to do 3 monthly payments of $197 each. Look, you can get into this new revenue stream for the price, for one price of a student tuition. For $197, if you advertise this and put it on your website and get it out to your current customers, you're going to get somebody to sign up to be enrolled in this really fun production of Wizard of Oz. So, and I just want you to think about what's possible. And sometimes you have to just take action. So, and trust your gut and know that I've got your back. I've got everything that you need in this bundle. And so we are opening the doors today, but they're only going to be open until the end of this year. So at the end of December 31st, I'm closing the doors again so that we can concentrate on those that come into the course, and we can get this thing up and running this semester for them, for you. So if this is something that like tugs at your heart, like you just know that you've got current customers that would participate in this program, and not only that, they've got friends who would come in and come be a part of it, then I encourage you to enroll in this course and get it now in 2019 before the price goes up next year, because I'll be opening the doors next year but the price is going to go up. And I can tell you, it's going up. It's going up substantially. So I encourage you to get it now. Even if you wait until the summer or wait till the fall to implement it, get it now because the price is going up. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for your time. I hope that this is something that you find intriguing and that you see that it's doable and that you see what's possible and how many lives that you're going to transform. I want you to take action. I want you to go and sign up and share this. Please share this with some of your other, some of your colleagues, that your dance studio owner friends that you've got across the country and across the world. Share it with them. Share the love, because if you guys could get in it and do it together, then that makes it all the more fun, right? So if we can create this community of dance studio owners that are making things happen for their studio through offering this cool, awesome, proven program, then that's what's possible for 2020. So thanks so much. Oh, and tomorrow's Facebook Live is going to be an interview with somebody who has just finished implementing this. It's actually a community theater, but we're going to talk to them because they had not done any theater arts for kids youth programming, and they just finished doing it. They just finished Wizard of Oz last November. And so I'm excited to talk to them tomorrow so that they can talk to you all about how they did it, what it did for their theater, and what they're looking for in the future. So anyway, talk to you guys later. You guys have a great, great day, and I'll see you soon.